Drake has had it rough this year, to say the least. I feel for him, I really do. And in the past, I would have been critical of some of his albums, but deep down, I'm a fan, even a stan. But with this album, something changed, the momentum shifted, and nothing was the same since then. Today, I'm really excited because it's been a while since I've revisited this album, and hopefully it is as good as I remember. But we'll discuss it track by track.
20 million off the record just to off these records, nigga, that's a record. I'm living like I'm out here on my last
insane opening track. It is 6 minutes of pure rapping, no hook, no gimmick, just incredible. Big shout out to 40 as a producer. The Whitney flip and the progression of this song doesn't get enough praise. I like when Drake is braggadocious because everything he says, he can say. His confidence is rightfully placed. We'll see who's still around a decade from now. Like, he's him. He's that guy. He said it, and then did it again. Like, no amount of Kendrick dick suck can rewrite history. This is a wonderful track. A great opening track.
This the life for me. My mama told me this was right for me. I got work.
This hook is the classic Drake that I need. His versatility between the R&B singing vibe to the very egotistical rapping is balanced well. But that second half, that victory lap, that ascendance to heaven, woo! I love this man. More than you'll ever know. On a track like this, you would expect a Ross feature, probably even a Lil Wayne, but Drake does both parts here really well. It is golden even without a feature.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here, nigga. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Do I even really need to say anything?
Yo, and we started from the bottom, now we here.
Talk that shit, Drake, talk that shit! I'll be 70 and singing this song still.
Be friends, girl, and even back then, you would look at me with no hesitation, then you tell me, baby, it's yours.
I was never completely sure why this track was called Wu-Tang Forever because the lyrics nor the instrumental reminds me of Wu-Tang in any way whatsoever. I mean, you can probably say it's a connection to It's Yours, but then there's no sort of correlation at all. So like, why is it even called that? Anyway, Drake is in his pervert bag. He's talking to women, being a creep, same old, same old. I don't usually skip this track when I'm listening to this album, but maybe I should.
We fucked, I don't wanna fuck, I wanna make love. Next time we talk, I don't wanna just talk.
On It is much better, and 40 is abusing the reverb. Love it though. Now you see, this sort of sensual is a lot more cool. It's a lot more comfortable. It doesn't come off as overcompensating. It's a vibe. Also has a few quotable lines like niggas talk more than bitches these days, which is a fact. Also, when was the last time you did something for the first time? Not gonna lie, if he said that to me, I would fold. I would give it up to him purely out of respect for the game.
Fucking never loved her. You ain't know now, you know now. Still at the scrub.
I forgot this song was on the album. Jesus Christ, this is incredible.
I miss for money like my last name, more than high. Fuck you, bitch, I'm more than high. The man, it's a mission, try to fight to the finish just to see him out finish.
And Kendrick said Drake never had a classic. The ad-libs, man. Who was doing the ad-libs? That shit was insane. Like low-key, if we're being objective about it, Drake is the best to ever do it.
I don't get it, you're a star, love. You shouldn't have to tell.
He don't miss. He doesn't fucking miss. Like, this is 100% Jhené Aiko's song, but he doesn't miss. Honestly, this is her best feature to date. You can fight about it or you can prove me wrong. I've listened to this probably 1,000 times. For me, it is Drake's consistency, her singing, the piano. It is magical. Also, this is a track that made me realize Drake just raps as though we're a part of his life. Like, he would make references to persons or places and assume that we would know or care about it. And for some reason, I care about it. Like, he would legit say something like, it's been a while since I saw James from Ohio. Like, who's James?
I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see, I want your highlight.
This is an insane 3-track run. Hold On, We're Going Home is like Hall of Fame Drake songs.
I know, just hold on, we're going home.
This song is a blend of greatness. The 80s synths, the pop aesthetic, the smooth rhythm. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Every time swinging, eyes closed, just swinging.
Connect is weak, but again, it's not really a track I would skip. He talks about pussy and power, you know, really on that weirdo energy, but the hook is great. Outside of that, not much else.
Fuck going platinum, I looked at my wrist and it's already platinum. I am the kid with the motor.
Almost the exact same song as the last track, but this time he's a bit more braggy. Decent hook again, but this isn't what I come to Drake for.
I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it. Get it, I get it.
Although I didn't like the last track that much, it transitioned really well. However, it is the exact same song as the last two. Like, it's way too repetitive. It may be the best of these three songs, but just cut the last two and keep this one. And this is where Drake keeps falling in the big three conversation. Like, you can say what you want about Kendrick and his music. His albums, though, are consistent, unlike Drake's. And that's coming from someone who has listened and reviewed albums from both rappers. Like, Kendrick's albums are consistent, while Drake's dips, goes up, then dips again. It isn't consistent at all.
This is more than just a new lust for you.
I know I just talked a lot of shit, but Kendrick has never given us as much hits as Drake has. I hope Sampha got a big ass check for this because it is truly art. This beat drop is nasty. Fuck it, I will take 5 more Wagwan Delilahs if it means I get 1 more of these.
Bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow.
Pound Cake is beautifully flawed, from the Ellie Goulding sample to the production to the weird Jay-Z verse to the beat switch. I love it.
So just talking women and vino. The contract like 91 Dan Marino. I
learned to speak Mandarin, Japanese for the yen that I'm handling.
Like I didn't make that clearer this year. Like I should feel, I don't know.
It is a 7-minute movie. Give Drake his flowers now.
Should drive out right where you live and pick you up on the way. We ain't spoken so long, probably put me in the past.
Another 3-track run, and for me it's the hook. The hook, man, it's a bit sensual, a bit dominant. My boxers are wet. You deserve rounds. He transitions from the rapping to the singing flawlessly. The quality doesn't drop at all. Take it out, Drake, it's hurting, oh my god.
No help, that's all me. All me for real.
Money on my mind, you should think the same.
Honestly, it's a 4-track run. This song has so many quotables. 2 Chainz and my dick so hard it makes the metal detector go off. If having a bad bitch was a crime, I'd be arrested. Drake had me scared the first time I heard this because I thought he said he fucked a girl he used to babysit, which I don't need to explain why that's alarming. And Big Sean, ho, shut the fuck up. My new girl is on Glee and shit, probably making more money than me and shit. I'm the type to have a bulletproof condom and still gotta pull out. Honestly, great performance by everyone. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't have a fuck to give. I've been moving state to state in my leather and my Timbs like it's 1990.
Honestly, he could have made the hook of this song the outro for the album and I would have been fine either way. Let's talk about the album though. Drake, nothing was the same. It's an 8. I've grown to love this album over the years. It has grown on me a lot. It is a lot of bangers, then some mid, then more bangers, then some more mid. And the hits, they do still stand up. I love the production as well. Honestly, I don't have any complaints in that regard. 40 did his job. But Drake is Drake. He is a quantity over quality type of guy. He throws a lot of shit at the wall. But in his case, a lot of shit does stick. He is a great rapper, a great singer, and honestly, this album could have been a 10 with some restructuring. I think Drake just needs supervision when it comes to his album rollouts and the tracks that he do decide to put on an album. But yeah, those are my thoughts. You can let me know yours, whether you agree, disagree. What were some of the highlights for you from this album? For me, it is almost all tracks besides the mid ones that I mentioned before. But yeah, if you haven't heard it, go take a listen. I love this album. It has a special place in my heart. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.